Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 Dodge County Holstein Futurity. At this time, please rise, remove your headwear, as we have Andrea Peck sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red flare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Andrea, and let's also thank our flag bearers from the Waupun FFA today. We have Oscar Stowell, Hayden Gibbs, and Natalie Gibbs. Let's get this started. First in the ring today, we have MS Nails Valley A, Naomi Red. MS Nails Valley A, Naomi Red is bred and owned by Sean and Seth Nails and exhibited by Sarah Brown. Sarah has been involved in 4-H for 7 years, showing dairy cattle. She's a member of the Oconomowoc High School FFA and Sinisippi 4-H Club. She enjoys fitting, showing, and learning from mentors. Sarah feeds calves at Nails Valley and also helps at Rob and Ashley Christian's farm. She also takes joy in showing her registered Ayrshires. Let's welcome to the ring, Sarah and MS Nails Valley A, Naomi Red.
But John Vale Hazel Eyes is bred and owned by Sean and Seth Nails and exhibited by Emma Borchert. Emma is a 23-year-old and lives in Watertown. She is a full-time real estate agent and a crucial helping hand on her family's dairy farm. She has taken on an increasing amount of responsibility on the farm and is so thankful she can do so. Having grown up actively in 4-H and FFA, she continues to support the next generation by assisting kids who show dairy cattle from their farm. This involvement not only keeps her connected, but gives her joy knowing she is helping make a difference in young lives with something she also loved so much as a kid. Fair Week stands out as one of her favorite times of the year, a tradition that brings her family together, the community, and the competition. In her spare time, she cherishes moments spent with family and friends. And thanks Emma, as she was in charge of all sponsorships and ring decorations for the 2025 Futurity. That's Bud John Vale Hazel Eyes, exhibited by Emma Borchert.
Smithcrest Tango All-Star is bred and owned by Smithcrest Holsteins and exhibited by Travis Smith, who owns and operates Smithcrest Holsteins with his wife Holly and his 3 kids, Leah, Hattie, and Blake Smith. Smithcrest Holsteins boards approximately 45 elite show cows of all 7 breeds and IVFs regularly on the farm. Just last year at World Dairy Expo, Smithcrest exhibited Spring Hill Kojak Uno ETV, the grand champion Guernsey, for a 2nd year in a row. Travis is quite proud of all the accomplishments he and his crew have achieved in the last year and is excited to see what this fall has in store for him and his crew. However, Travis is most excited to prepare for his anniversary sale, celebrating 30 years of Smithcrest next year. Let's welcome Smithcrest Tango All-Star and Travis Smith.
Okay. Wildweed AM Jenna P. is bred and owned by Jim Bailing of Wildweed Holsteins and Jerseys and exhibited today by Jim's daughter Linda. Jenna is another Jenny family member from Wildweed Holsteins and Jerseys and is a recently fresh polled Amazon daughter. Linda is a native of Dodge County, and she told me earlier she hasn't been here since her oldest son was just a few months old. And she grew up on her family's heifer and cash crop farm, Wildweed Holsteins. She spent many years at the Dodge County Fair exhibiting through 4-H, Junior Holsteins, and FFA. Linda also coached several state and national winning 4-H dairy judging and dairy bowl teams from Dodge County. Since Linda earned her bachelor's and master's degree from the University of Wisconsin-Madison in dairy science and nutrition, she has been with VitaPlus Corporation for the past 17 years. There, she manages the nutrition and ration balancing software and provides technical support for sales staff. Linda and her husband, Daniel Ubing, own and operate Montecasino Dairy in Millador, home to 470 registered Holsteins and a handful of jerseys. They have 3 sons, Benjamin, Alexander, and Thomas. That's Wildweed AM Jenna P., exhibited by Linda Bailing.
John Von Rompen Rosemary Red is bred, owned, and exhibited by Jeremy Nails. Rosemary is a granddaughter of Ledgeway Rump Up Tonight, an animal he purchased as a calf on the Platteville Pioneer Dairy Classic and bred by Miles and Rebecca Schroffnagel. All of Jeremy's red and white animals trace back to that heifer. Jeremy started showing in Little Britches, and one of his proudest achievements of showing cattle was winning the Lyle Wappler Outstanding Dairy Exhibitor at the Jefferson County Fair. Jeremy works full-time on the family farm at Juno Schwant Family Farms, milking cows and doing field work. Let's welcome John Von Rompen Rosemary Red, exhibited by Jeremy Nails.
Gunnex, a Trailblazer, is a junior bred and owned by Ladino Dale Holsteins and exhibited by Elizabeth Gunst. She is the 20-year-old daughter of Dennis and Nicole Gunst. Elizabeth is the 6th generation to live on the Gunst family farm, assisting in operating 300 combined acres of hay, soybeans, and wheat. She also manages all the farm finances. Together, Elizabeth and her brother Matthew own and operate Ladino Dale Holsteins and Jerseys, where they raise 40 show heifers and have owned and exhibited many junior and open All-American nominated heifers. Elizabeth is beginning her 3rd year working full-time at Smithcrest Holsteins in Watertown, where she is the assistant herd manager and IVF manager, working specifically with the show cows. Elizabeth is very thankful to her family for pushing her to be her best and always being her biggest supporters, and to Smithcrest for giving her endless opportunities to work with elite show cows. That's Gunnex, a Trailblazer, exhibited by Elizabeth Gunst.
Okay, we have this cow. Yep.
here we go. They're here.
Bone Valley analyst Desi Red was bred by Aaron and Marissa Bone and now owned by Dan Bone, housed at Never Rest Dairy in Watertown. She is being exhibited by Dan's great-nephew, Trent Schlender, who will be a senior at Lakeside Lutheran High School. Trent is an active member of Lakeside's FFA chapter and participates in many activities, including National Convention and FFA dairy judging contests. In 2024, Trent placed 4th with the Lakeside FFA team and 12th individual in the World Dairy Expo FFA judging competition. Following high school, he plans to attend UW River Falls Farm and Industry Short Course and then return to the family farm, Never Rest Dairy. In addition to helping on the farm, Trent has a YouTube channel named Never Rest Farming Trade Contests to teach the public about farming and agriculture. Let's welcome Bone Valley analyst Desi Red, exhibited by Trent Schlender.
Back to get her picture taken or not. Nails Valley Festive Red ET is bred and owned by Brandon, Sean, and Seth Nails and exhibited by Vivian Lichty. 15-year-old Vivian of Beaver Dam Dairy Farms with her parents, Steve and Dory Lichty, and her brother, Winston. And in-style Holsteins and jerseys, Vivian, Winston, and Vivian's friend, Savannah Fairbank, are responsible for all the heifers. In addition to showing dairy cattle on the county, state, and national level, Vivian enjoys various dairy activities such as Quiz Bowl, Jeopardy, the speaking contest, and dairy judging. She's president of the Highland Prairie 4-H Club and parliamentarian for the Beaver Dam FFA. Vivian also plays the flute and piccolo at Beaver Dam High School, where she'll be a sophomore this fall. The highlight of Vivian's summer was attending the 10-day 4-H American Spirit trip out east and into Canada. In addition, she currently has her temps and is looking forward to getting her driver's license this winter. Nails Valley Festive Red ET, exhibited by Vivian Lichty.
Nails Valley Eye of the Tiger is bred and owned by Sean and Seth Nails and exhibited by Tristan Bischoff. Tristan is 22 years old and is currently employed at Animix out of Juneau. She is helping to better the agriculture industry. During the harvest season, Tristan works on her family farm, Marvin J. Bischoff and Sons, in Houstonford, mainly as the grain cart operator. Her family runs almost 1,000 acres, so she does other things to help with her cash crop operation as well. Tristan loves spending time with her family, friends, her boyfriend Brady, and of course her black lab Bentley. Eye of the Tiger is a daughter of a 93 gold chip, and next dam is Emoji Excellent 95, All-American and All-Canadian in 2019. Let's welcome Nails Valley Eye of the Tiger, exhibited by Tristan Bischoff.
Carbon Thunderstruck Amia is bred by Carl Werner and owned and exhibited by Rebecca Schraufnagel. Rebecca and her husband Miles, along with their 2 kids, Danica and Mitchell, and Miles' parents run Ledgeway Holsteins located under the ledge along the Horicon Marsh. They run 15 acres of land consisting of hay, corn, soybeans, wheat, and canning peas. They milk 100 cows, mostly Holsteins, and about 15 registered jerseys. She started exhibiting at the fair in Little Britches and has been showing in the Futurity since it started in Dodge County as a junior member. Now they still have animals at the fair that some juniors show through 4-H. They mostly exhibit at the county fair and district show, but have shown at the state show and World Dairy Expo in the past. Carbon Thunderstruck Amia, exhibited by Rebecca Schraufnagel.
Entering the ring now, we have Nails Valley Unix Equinox, who is bred and owned by Sean and Seth Nails and Eric Wachtendonk, exhibited by Sean Nails. Sean works full-time on the family farm, Nails Valley, which includes his parents, Jean and Janet, along with brothers Brandon and Seth. Nails Valley was the #1 BAA herd for herd size of 115 to 259 cows at 112.4 on 126 Holsteins. Equinox is a daughter of MJ T-Storm Amelia, the 2023 Dodge County Fair Futurity winner, and a granddaughter of Emoji Excellent 95, All-American and All-Canadian in 2019. Welcome to the ring, Nails Valley Unix Equinox, exhibited by Sean Nails.
Spoken for Emben Desire ET is junior bred and owned by Ian Spoke and exhibited by Malcolm Spoke. Malcolm is a 14-year-old son of Jeff and Jenny Spoke of Waterloo. He farms with his family on their dairy farm, North Crest Dairy. On the farm, he helps with calf chores, bedding and scraping barns, and foot baths, in addition to tractor driving during hay harvest. Malcolm will be a freshman this fall at Waterloo High School. He is involved in Dairy Quiz Bowl, dairy judging, football, wrestling, track and field, FFA, and is a member of the Portland Boosters 4-H Club. Malcolm also enjoys hunting, fishing, and trap shooting. Evidently, he's all ready for high school homecoming in his new bright pink suit that's spoken for Emben Desire ET, exhibited by Malcolm Spoke.
Entering the ring now, we have Warmka Showtime. 4351 Red ET is owned by Warmka Holsteins and exhibited by Carrie Foyt. The cow is a daughter of Warmka Chris Leah, 1441 Red, who won the Futurity back in 2015. Carrie and her husband Marcus reside just south of Teresa with their 3 children, Kendra 4, Natalie 2, and Carter 6 months. Carrie is a territory business manager for Lalamand Animal Nutrition. In her role, she enjoys working with farmers and nutritionists to support animal productivity through high-quality forages and gut health support. Carrie looks forward to one day watching her own children show at the Dodge County Fair. Let's welcome Warmka Showtime 4351 Red ET and Carrie Foyt. Entering the ring now, we have Miljean Jaeger Royal Rumble. Is bred and owned by the Hildebrandt Family Farms and exhibited by Aubrey Altrider. Aubrey is a daughter of Ryan and Gina Altrider of Watertown. She will be a sophomore at Watertown High School. At school, she participates in soccer, FFA, HOSA, and dances on the Water Blue Review varsity team. In addition, she is the president of the Sinisippi 4-H Club. In 4-H, Aubrey enjoys cake decorating, photography, painting, and the dairy project. She has been showing since she was 4, participated in the Little Britches contest at the Dodge County Fair. She is most proud of her purchase of a calf from the Crescent Mead dispersal sale in 2023. She has started her own prefix, AA, and has used it on her first calf that was born this March. Her animals are housed at Hildebrandt Family Farms, where she helps with feeding calves and other chores. She would like to thank Brett, Ty, Taylor, Tia, Ari, and Trey Hildebrandt for all of their help through her years of showing. Let's welcome Miljean Jaeger, Royal Rumble, and Aubrey Altrider.
Terry, isn't her dress ever pretty?
I love that dress.
Spoken for Show Out ET is junior bred, owned and exhibited by Ian Spoke. Ian is a 2024 graduate of Waterloo High School. He farms with his parents, Jeff and Jenny Spoke, and grandparents, Bob and Chris Topel, on their dairy farm, Northcrest Dairy in Waterloo. He is currently attending South Dakota State University, majoring in agricultural sciences. At college, Ian is involved in Alpha Gamma Rho fraternity, as well as the SDSU Dairy Club and Agronomy and Precision Ag Club. Ian continues to be involved in Junior Holstein Dairy Bowl and the 4-H Dairy Judging Contest. Along with his brothers, Malcolm and Finn, and his sister Marissa, he owns a small beef herd and enjoys showing dairy beef at the fair, as well as their own dairy cattle. Spoken for, Show Out ET, exhibited by Ian Spoke.
Ledgeway Alt Annalise is owned by Ledgeway Holsteins and exhibited by Laura Giro. Laura is attending school to become a registered nurse and works in her spare time at Clearview Rehab Facility in Juneau. She's been showing since she was in 4th grade, usually showing Swiss cattle for the Grolke family, so this is her first experience in the Futurity. Laura would like to thank the Schroffnagel family for giving her this opportunity. Ledgeway Alt Annalise, exhibited by Laura Giro.
Savannah, hang on a minute. Savannah,
You're not up yet.
you're not up yet. Just stand still. You're good, right there. Freezing. That freezing.
Yeah.
boy. Maybe we should skip. We're waiting for Matt Dunst. Matt Dunst call, isn't it? We don't have her as a scratch. We don't have her as a scratch. Oh, we weren't told that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Up now we have Johnson 5DL Valor ET is bred and owned by Sean Nails and exhibited by Savannah Fairbank. Savannah is a 15-year-old daughter of Todd and Casey Fairbank and has one brother, Eli. Being a city kid, Savannah learned about dairy farming from the Lichty family. She comes to the farm for chores every night and owns her own dairy cattle. Savannah enjoys learning how to clip and fit cattle for showing. She's also on the Dodge County Senior Dairy Judging Team, going to the state competition tomorrow. Off the farm, Savannah is a member of the Lipsick 4-H Club. She enjoys both the home environment and woodworking projects. She will be a sophomore at Beaver Dam High School this fall and likes to spend her free time horseback riding. Currently, she's serving as the Beaver Dam FFA Junior Advisor. A young lady with a steady aim and love for the wild, she treasures every dawn spent in the woods besides her dad, hunting deer and turkey with quiet confidence. Welcome to the ring, Johnson 5, DL Valor ET, exhibited by Savannah Fairbank.
JJB Boom Jiggy is owned by Jared Buskey and exhibited by Colton Weiss, son of Tanya and Brad Weiss of Neosho, Wisconsin. He has one brother, Clayton, and one sister, Kyla. They live on a farm outside of Neosho, raising Herefords and crop farming. Colton is going to be going into 8th grade in the fall at Hustersford Junior-Senior High School. He enjoys playing sports and participating in Hustersford FFA, where he received the Star Discovery Award this past year. When he is not on the soccer or baseball fields, he enjoys milking cows and working on the farm with his Uncle Justin Patterson and Grandpa Steve Patterson. Colton enjoys showing dairy cattle because it is fun, likes to work hard, and enjoys showing the animals from his grandparents' farm, Inspira Acres Registered Holsteins. He would like to thank his mom, Tanya, and Uncle Justin for helping him the most in his dairy career, showing him how hard work pays off. When he graduates high school, he would love to continue farming with his Uncle Justin and take over for his grandpa so he can retire. That's JJB Boom Jiggy, exhibited by Colton Weiss.
JJB Doral Jan RC is owned and exhibited by Jared Buskey. Jared is 33 years old and owns and raises show-quality dairy cattle under his farm name JJB Holsteins. He began his passion for showing at the age of 4 here at the Dodge County Fair. Since then, he has grown that passion to a state and national level and has exceeded many expectations with previous placements that have made him very proud. His cow, JJB Doral Jan RC, has genetics that follow the lineage back to his very first show cow, Kizzy's Leithrose Josie. Jared's entire showing career has highlighted many enjoyable moments, but his favorite and sometimes most overlooked is what happens behind the scenes. The preparation and joy of seeing and helping his brother Ben professionally fit cattle to look their best will always be a humble moment in his life. The memories are endless, but being part of a show world and meeting the people, learning from them, and making personal special moments have opened so many new horizons. Reaching the ultimate goal of some top placements make all the hard work worth it. The highest recognition goes out to his father, John, who has been with him every step of the way. Jared feels he wouldn't be who he is today without his dad's guidance, love, and dedication. Outside of the show world, Jared spends the majority of his time with his girlfriend, Emily, of the past 5 years, and their family that includes 4 children that love the egg world as much as they do. Along with that, he manages a dairy farm outside of Lomira that allows him to live out his dream and taking care of over 600 head. Jared was a past Holstein board president, and this is his 2nd year as open class superintendent. More than anything, Jared strives to better the Dodge County Fair and all the exhibitors, especially the juniors, in seeing them succeed. JJB Doral Jan RC and Jared Buskey.
Entry number 28, Miljean Haxel Jigglypuff, is owned by Hildebrand Farms and exhibited by Ava Gutsdorf. Ava is the 17-year-old daughter of Jeff and Amanda Schwefel. She will be a senior this year at Watertown High School, where she is active in FFA, shoots trap for the Watertown FFA Gosling Trap Team, and is a member of the National Honor Society. Ava is also the secretary for the Sinisippi 4-H Club. This is Ava's 4th year showing at Dodge County Fair, and she has also shown at the Wisconsin State Fair for the past 3 years. She currently works at the Hildebrand Family Farms of Hustersford, where she is a farm hand and has worked there for the past 2 years. Besides working at their farm, she also works at her mother's store named Ava's Boutique in Watertown and has been working there since she was 8. Ava also started her own business, Ava's Confectionery, inside her mother's store in February of 2024. In her free time, she enjoys raising her steers, snowmobiling, hunting, babysitting, and spending time with her family and friends. That's Miljean Haxel Jigglypuff, exhibited by Ava Gutsdorf. Terry, do you think she brought any confectionaries for the MCs today?
I really hope she did. Entry number 29, Ledgeway Diamond Anna, is bred and owned by Miles and Rebecca Schroffnagel and exhibited by Callista Giese. Callista is a fifth-generation dairy farmer on her family's farm, Second Look Holsteins. After graduating from UW-Madison, Callista returned to the family farm as a herdsperson with a specialty in bilingual employee management. Callista and her husband, Paul, own a few registered Holsteins and linebacks with a family operation as well. In her free time, she enjoys being the Campbellsport girls soccer varsity coach. Entry number 29, Ledgeway Diamond Anna, exhibited by Callista Giese.
Number 30 is Floyd Home GNDH Elsa ET, and it's housed at Hildebrandt Family Farms and owned and exhibited by Travis Friesen. Travis is 15 years old and will be a sophomore at Watertown High School. He bought Elsa as a cab, and she's a sister to Emoji, intermediate champion at World Dairy Expo and All-American. Travis can usually be seen showing jerseys. Elsa and her daughter are his only Holsteins. One of his first jersey calves was Annette, Supreme Champion, World Dairy Expo Junior Show, National Jersey Jug winner, and Intermediate Champion at the All-American Dairy Show. That's Floyd Holm, GNDH Elsa ET, exhibited by Travis Friesen.
Entry number 31, we have Carbon Tattoo Ariel, who's owned and exhibited by Brant Fleer. The Fleers farm in Waupun and milk 65 cows. Brant loves breeding balanced cows that perform well at home and at shows. Ariel hails from Carl Werner's Abbey line. She calls their place home along with a large handful of other cows from Carl. Her sister Ava was fourth in the Futurity last year. It takes a team to get cows out to shows, and he's very thankful to have his wife Bridget help at every show along with their friends at Campy Holsteins. Thank you to everyone that helps with this show together, especially to Brant, as he was in charge of writing the bios this year. Carbon Tattoo Ariel and Brant Fleer.
Cast and Steam Willows Elvira is bred and owned and exhibited by Paula Schmitz. Paula has a small hobby herd of 10 Holsteins and Jerseys that she started in 2016. Elvira is the second generation of Paula's breeding, granddaughter of the cow that Paula's husband Andy bought her as a wedding gift. Paula has been a field tech for Dodge County DHIA for the past 2 years. As the end of July, Elvira has produced 26,200 pounds of milk with 1,037 pounds of fat and 758 pounds of protein. Paula would like to thank the Emmer family at Leeds Dairy for continuing to provide excellent housing for her small hobby herd of Holsteins. That's Cast and Steam Willows Elvira, exhibited by Paula Schmitz.
Entry number 33, Wildweed Hancock Jessie TW, is bred and owned by Jim Bailing of Wildweed Holsteins and Jerseys and exhibited by Carrie Bailing of Fox Lake, daughter of Jim. Jessie already scored very good 87 at 2 years of age. Carrie started milking her own herd of Holsteins and Jerseys in 2010, and Jessie is a great-great-granddaughter of one of the first cows in the barn, Dappledale Charisma Jenny, very good 87. The Jenny family has been a solid cow family with numerous very good and excellent descendants. Wildweed Holstein and Jerseys Dairy is near Randolph, where Jim's son Frank and his wife Mara milk 115 head of registered Holsteins and Jerseys. The Bailings run 800 acres of corn, wheat, hay, and canning crops, sweet corns, and lima beans. Carrie works for ST Genetics as an inside sales representative. She also enjoys gardening, working with a few show animals, and spending time with her nephews. Welcome, Wildweed Hancock Jessie TW and Carrie Bailing. 34 is a scratch. Entry number 35, Ledgeway Alt Live Drunk Red, is owned by Ledgeway Holsteins and exhibited by Allison Heschke. Allison got married this last October to Josh Heschke, and they have 2 dogs and live on a hobby farm. She works at Treehouse Foods as a quality control specialist, processing the individual drink sticks that you add to water for flavored water. She also owns a small herd of Holstein cattle under the prefix Ollie-Star Holsteins and co-owns Swiss with her sister Cassie, brother Paul, and his wife Jenna Grokey under the prefix Cass Creek Brown Swiss. Allison would like to thank Miles and Rebecca Schroffnagel for letting her show Love Drunk in the Futurity. Welcome Ledgeway Alt, Love Drunk Red, and Allison Heschke. Now that you've had an opportunity to be introduced to all of the cows and their showmen, as they start making their way around the ring, don't forget to vote on your best dressed individuals, and we'll be coming around to collect those votes a little bit later. All right, ladies, who wants to talk first? Okay. Go ahead. You can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming out to the Dodge County Holstein Futurity. I'm Ariana Hildebrand, the 2025 Dodge County Fairest of the Fair. And thank you so much for coming out to day 4 of the Dodge County Fair of the best 5 days of summer in Dodge County. Well, the Futurity is going on right now. Later this afternoon, we have the small animal auction and the Supreme Showmanship at 7. But then don't forget to come out for 38 Special tonight as well. Tomorrow we will have all like the little shepherds, little britches, all that little stuff that the youth get to younger youth get to experience as well. But then don't forget to come out for the demolition derbies at 1 and 5 p.m. So thank you so much for being here, and hope to see you more throughout the fair.
Let's take time to introduce our judge, the man of the hour today. Jeff Brantmeyer is from Hilbert, Wisconsin, and part owner of Hill Rose Dairy, LLC. He is also employed by Central Star Cooperative as the DHI manager of Northern Wisconsin. In June of 2024, the Brantmeyers dispersed the milking herd, and Jeff and his wife, Bonnie, have now transitioned their focus to their small group of registered show heifers. Jeff and his family's most accomplished cow is Hill Rose Advent Anna Red, who is classified Excellent 95. Anna is a 2-time Reserve All-American with over 352,000 pounds of milk lifetime at 13 years of age. Over the last several years, she has had multiple daughters and granddaughters receive All-American nominations. Highlights from Anna's success include being named Premier Exhibitor of the 2022 World Dairy Expo Red and White Heifer Show, Premier Breeder of the 2022 Wisconsin Championship Red and White Show, and the 2021 Midwest Spring National Red and White Show. Hill Rose is also a 10-year honoree as the Holstein USA Herd of Excellence. Jeff has judged numerous Wisconsin District Holstein shows, county futurities, and served as the associate judge for the Western Spring National Holstein Show. Jeff and his wife Bonnie have 3 sons, Bentley, Blake, and Brody. In his free time, Jeff enjoys coaching his kids in basketball and baseball. Let's give a warm Dodge County welcome to our judge this afternoon, Jeff Brantmeyer.
Hello. Is it on?
Hello, everyone. My name is Marissa Spoke, and I'm honored to be serving as your Wisconsin Red and White Holstein Princess. I am the 16-year-old daughter of Jeff and Jenny Spoke of Waterloo, Wisconsin, and I'm currently going into my senior year at Waterloo High School, where I'm actively involved in 4-H, FFA, NHS, Student Council, and softball. Outside of school, I participate in dairy bowl, dairy judging, and showing my registered Holstein cattle at county, state, and national levels with my 3 brothers. I also live and work on my family's dairy farm where we milk 500 head of registered Holstein cattle with 8 VMS robots. I'm so excited to be here with you all today, and I'd like to wish the best of luck to all the exhibitors in the ring.
Terry, everybody pretty much knows that events like this do not happen without sponsors. So let's kind of go down the list real quick of those people that make this possible. The spotlight sponsor is, of course, Compeer Financial. The awards presented are by Compeer, Precise Edge Benefits LLC, KR Transport LLC, Houston State Bank, Universal Cooperative Association, Thomas and Luann Bunkowski, Dodge County Dairy Youth Recognition Auction, Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, Hildebrandt Family Farms, Gehring Sales and Service, Carl and Bonnie Werner, Ballwig Implement Company, Waupun Veterinary Services LLP, and Central Star. And I bet you if we walked around the fairgrounds, we'd see those names over and over and over as sponsors of this 5 days.
Our additional sponsors are AI Supply Incorporated, Ballwig Implement, Carl and Bonnie Werner, Central Egg Supply, Central Star Cooperative, the Dodge County Dairy Youth Recognition Auction, Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, Farmers Grain and Feed LLC, Gehring Sales and Service, Hildebrandt Family Farms, Houston State Bank, KR Transport, Kramer's Wisconsin Cheese, Precise Edge Benefits, Thomas and Luann Bunkowski, Universal Cooperative Association, and the Waupun Veterinary Services. Let's take a moment to thank our ringmen today. We have Eric Warmka, Mary Gundrum, and Dennis Skunts. Let's give them a round of applause for their help keeping this show rolling. And we also know that making an event like this happen doesn't happen without a lot of planning and organization. So the 2025 Futurity Committee, we'd like to thank Emma Borchert, Ashley Christian, Angela Pyrek, Brant Fleer, Ashley Vandezan, and Travis and Holly Smith. Give them a big round of applause for making sure that this event happens.
And after our short delay, I have to give extra credit to the committee because never once was there a, this can't happen, or oh my gosh, it was all, let's just meet, let's discuss this, and this is going to happen today. We just have to improvise, and that we did. And congratulations to the committee, the exhibitors, the show people, everybody that adjusted so that this Futurity could still happen today. Let's give everybody involved a round of applause.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Dodge County Holstein Futurity. My name is Tianda Hildebrandt, and I am currently serving as your 2025 Wisconsin Holstein Princess Attendant. I am the 20-year-old daughter of Jared and Tiffany Hildebrandt, and I am going to be a junior in the fall at the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay, double majoring in elementary education and English as a second language. I grew up right here in Dodge County, a part of the Sinisippi 4-H Club and the Houston FFA chapter, where I continue to grow my passion for agriculture as well as the Holstein breed. I am also a member of the UW Green Bay Collegiate 4-H Club of Brown County, and I currently hold the position as Vice President. I'm from Hustisford, Wisconsin, where I grew up on my family's dairy farm, Hildebrandt Family Farms, where we are solely family owned and operated. On our farm, we milk about 100 dairy cows, and that is where my desire for showing began. I want to just say good luck to everyone exhibiting today, and look at all the amazing outfits that they have on.
Okay, folks, have you taken an opportunity to scope out which are your favorite outfits out there? I don't know. Renald, have you picked out a favorite yet?
Well, I do have a favorite suit. That hot pink suit is just definitely noticeable.
Don't forget to mark your ballots because we will be coming around shortly to collect those ballots from you. Let's not forget to thank our Dodge County Junior Holstein members who are in charge of the ring cleanup today. We appreciate their help with us today, as well as our photographer, Michaela Moss and Cora Pyrick. If you still have a ballot, wave your hand so we can come collect your ballots for our best dressed exhibitors. Here will probably be just as much. I agree. I'm gonna look pretty goddamn good for that place. I expect that when you see me, you're gonna be like, "Scary, you look breathtaking." Well, Renelle, have you got your favorites picked out here? I'm just really glad I'm not the one trying to select these.
While Judge Brantmeyer is starting to sort through these awesome cattle, let's talk a little bit about him again. He hails from Hilbert, Wisconsin, part owner of Hill Rose LLC, and is employed by Central Star Cooperative as the DHI manager of Northern Wisconsin. In June of 2024, the Brantmeyers dispersed the milking herd, and Jeff and his wife Bonnie have now transitioned their focus to their small group of registered show heifers. Jeff and his family most accomplished cow is Hill Rose Advent Anna Red, who is classified excellent 95. Anna is a two-time reserve All-American with over 352,000 pounds of lifetime milk at 13 years of age. Over the last several years, she has had multiple daughters and granddaughters receive All-American nominations. Highlights from Anna's success include being named Premier Exhibitor of the 2022 World Dairy Expo Red and White Heifer Show, Premier Breeder of the 2022 Wisconsin Championship Red and White Show, and the 2021 Midwest Spring National Red and White Show. Hill Rose is also a 10-year honoree as a Holstein USA Herd of Excellence. Jeff has judged numerous Wisconsin District Holstein shows, county futurities, and served as the associate judge for the Western Spring National Holstein Show. Jeff and his wife Bonnie have 3 sons, Bentley, Blake, and Brody. In his free time, Jeff enjoys coaching his kids in basketball and baseball. And right now he is starting to sort through these awesome registered Holstein animals. Let's give Jeff Brantmeyer one more round of applause from Dodge County.
All right, we have some of our results. In 26th place, we have entry number 19, Hildebrandt Family Farms, Miljean Jager Royal Rumble, leads person, Aubrey Altreiter. In 25th place, entry number 26, Jared Buskey with JJ Boom Jiggy, leagues person, Colton Weiss. In 24th place, Warmka Showtime 4351 Red, leads person, Carrie Foyt. In 23rd place, entry number 5, Jeremy Nails with Jovan Rompin Rosemary Red, leads person, Jeremy Nails. In 22nd place, entry number 10, Brandon, Sean, and Seth Nails, Nails Valley Festive Red ET, our leads person, Vivian Lichty. In 21st place, entry number 9, Dan Bone with Bone Valley Analyst Desi Red, lead person, Trent Schlender.
I think we may have lost one of these already, but we have our results from our Best Dressed contest. The Best Dressed female is Sarah Brown. If you're still in here, if you want to raise your hand. And Best Dressed male was Jeremy Nails. I think he went out already. Somebody wants to tell him. And the Best Dressed group is number 5, Aubrey Altreiter, Ava Goodstorff, and Travis Friesen.
In 20th place, entry number 11, Sean and Seth Nails with Nails Valley Eye of the Tiger, leads person, Tristan Bischoff. In 19th place, entry number 23, Sean Nails, Johnson 5, DL Valor ET, leads person, Savannah Fairbank. In 18th place, Hildebrandt Family Farms, entry number 28, Miljean Haxel Jiggy Puff, leads person, Ava Goodstorff. In 17th place, number 20, Ian Spoke, with Spoken for Show Out ET, leads person, Ian Spoke. In 16th place, entry number 32, Paula Schmitz, with Cast and Steam Willows Elvira, leads person, Paula Schmitz.
one very unique thing this afternoon. The theme, of course, for today is the Dairy Derby. The first place animal this afternoon is going to be receiving a crystal replica of the trophy given out at the Kentucky Derby. And that was donated to the Futurity by Precise Edge Benefits, LLC. And again, I cannot express how important it is to recognize these sponsors, the people that come forth, pay, donate. We need to recognize them. But if you have a chance to take a look at the trophy, it's a crystal replica of the trophy handed out to the winner at the Kentucky Derby. Again, want to recognize those businesses that have stepped up and sponsored the event today. Compeer Financial, Precise Edge Benefits LLC, KR Transport LLC, Houston State Bank, Universal Cooperative Association, Thomas Luann Bukowski, Dodge County Dairy Youth Recognition Auction, Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, Hildebrand Family Farms, Gearing Sales and Service, Carl and Bonnie Werner, Ballwig Implement Company, Waupun Veterinary Services LLP, and Central Star Cooperative, along with AI Supply Inc., Central Egg Supply, Farmers Grain and Feed LLC, Kramer's Wisconsin Cheese, and I want to mention one more time, Precise Edge Benefits LLC. Be sure and take a look at the crystal replica of the Kentucky Derby trophy that's going to be handed out to the first place animal this afternoon. Has Jeremy Nails rejoined us back in the show ring? Raise your hand. Best dressed male. Let's give everybody in the ring and that have left already a round of applause. It was pouring buckets when they came in here. They all look great. They managed to maintain their costumes, and here we are, wrapping it up.
We have some more results for you. In 15th place, entry number 30, Travis Friesen with Floyd Holm, GN, Elsa ET. The leads person, Travis Friesen. In 14th place, entry number 17, Ian Spoken for, Marvin Desire ET. The leads person, Malcolm Spoke. In 13th place, entry number 4, Jim Bailing, Wildweed, AM Jenna P. with our leads person, Linda Bailing. In 12th place, entry number 27, JJB Doran Jan with our leads person, Jared Buskey. Entry number 11, in 11th place, entry number 2, Sean and Seth Nails, Bud John Vale, Hazel Eyes. Your leads person, Emma Borchert. Okay, a few more results. In 10th place, entry number 35, Rebecca and Miles Schroffnagel with Ledgeway Alt Love Drunk. Red, leads person, Allison Heschke. In 9th place, entry number 1, Sean and Seth Nails and John Streeter with MS Nails Valley A Naomi Red, leads person, Sarah Brown. In 8th place, entry number 33, Jim Bailing with Wildweed Hancock Jesse TW, leads person, Carrie Bailing. In 7th place, entry number 31, Brant Fleer, Carbon Tattoo Ariel, leads person, Brant Fleer. In 6th place, entry number 21, Danica G. Schroffnagel and Kendra Lee Keenest, Ledgeway Alt Annalise, our leads person, Laura Giro. It's getting pretty close. Renell, have you picked out your favorite? We're down to 5 to select from.
They all look good to me, Terry.
How many of you in the stand would be interested in taking any of these cows home with you today? Exactly. Our judge is making his final decision.
I could see that going over. Right. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly a privilege and an honor to be here this afternoon, sorting your cows for your Dodge County Holstein Futurity. Certainly a wonderful group all the way through. I believe I judged this show in 2016, about 9 years ago, and certainly the quality runs deep. It ran deep that year, and it ran deep this year as well too. But I pulled out my 5 favorite cows. As you can see, the pattern of all 5 of these cows that extremely dairy, cows that look like they're milking extremely well, cows that pay the bills, really have beautiful mammary systems, and cows that show me lots of style, lots of balance all the way through. Not overly big. They don't have to be super big for me, but I just appreciate a cow that is really balanced, has that combination of dairy strength, and cows that could survive in any environment out there. But before I'll turn the mic back over for the head table here to announce our final placings. Like I said, I wanted to thank the Dodge County Holstein breeders for inviting me here this afternoon, sorting through your cows. A lot of people are involved in these county futurities. I'm on my county futurity committee. I know it's a lot of time, a lot of hours, a lot of volunteer work. So without the sponsors that we have here this afternoon, it doesn't make this show, I guess, as unique as it is. So let's give a big round of applause to all the sponsors that contributed money here. Also, I know it takes a village to run one of these shows. Countless hours of bios to entries to you name it, getting things organized. Everybody that played a helping hand in making this show what it is this afternoon certainly did an incredible job. Like I said, I did this in 2016. It's about 10 years running again, and it went as seamless as it could, just like it did about 10 years ago. So let's give all those volunteers, behind the scenes people, a big round of applause for all of their efforts. And last but not least, all the breeders, the exhibitors, all the people that got these cows to the ring. Obviously, we're fighting the heat, we're fighting the rain. They did their best to get them here. Some of these cows maybe getting a little full, a little uncomfortable, but certainly want to commend all the breeders, the exhibitors, the fitters, everybody involved in Dodge County for bringing out such a tremendous group. All the people back home, stay home. I know that was one of my fortes, staying back home, making sure everybody's farms are running efficiently while people were gone. Certainly commend all of you as well. But to all these breeders and exhibitors, these are the people that work hard for you day in and day out. They put nutritious food on your table day in and day out. Great products so you can eat. So again, thank you to all these breeders, the exhibitors, everybody that played a part in getting these cows to the ring. It's a wonderful group from top to bottom. So with that being said, I'll turn the mic back over. We're going to announce our cows from 5th place, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st in that order. And if you could, please give all these exhibitors a round of applause for this great group of cattle they brought out and for all their efforts and for the Dodge County Futurity.
Thank you. All right, folks. In 5th place, entry number 6, Elizabeth Gunst, a trailblazer leads person. Elizabeth Gunst, she is won the junior award and best and bred and owned. In 4th place, entry number 29, Rebecca and Miles Schroffnagel, Ledgeway, Diamond, Anna, leads person, Callista Giese. In 3rd place, entry number 3, Leah, Hattie, and Blake Smith, and Elizabeth Gunst, Smith Crest, Tango All-Star, leads person, Travis Smith. And our winner today, in 1st place, entry number 15, Eric Walkendonk and Sean and Seth Nails, Nails Valley Unix Equinox, leads person, Sean Nails. Our 2nd place, number 14, Rebecca and Miles Schroffnagel, Carbon Thunderstruck Amia, leads person, Rebecca Schroffnagel.
Well, again, a tremendous group of cows. I already stated earlier. This black cow to me kind of puts it all together. She's getting a little full. She might be losing a little quality through those rear quarters, but she has that beautiful side profile. She has that combination of dairy strength. Cow that walks on an exceptional set of feet and legs. Just has that overall dairiness, angularity, size, power, width all the way throughout. Just giving her the advantage over our beautifully balanced white cow in 2nd, just on overall cow power, length of frame, with the chest all the way through, taking nothing away from the beautiful balanced white cow we have out in here in 2nd. A cow that I think really has a big future, cow that can keep growing into herself, keep maturing, just has a beautiful mammary system, and a cow that walks out again on another exceptional set of feet and legs. She goes over our young cow here in 3rd. Our young cow, just like I said, a very young summer junior 2-year-old, but certainly a cow, another one, has all the right parts to make a whale of an old cow down the road. She's stylish, she's well balanced, again, walks on a beautiful set of feet and legs. Just like to change her front teat placement, just a little bit, pull those front teats in, but certainly a cow you have to admire for her style and balance all the way through. 3rd over 4th, it is on the advantage in youthfulness and udder. Just carries her udder higher above her hocks and just has a bit more length and stretch to that fore udder. 4th over 5th, the 4th cow, again, another beautifully balanced, well-legged, good-legged cow. Just walks out more comfortably on her rear legs than another really nice youthful uddered cow we have coming out in 5th. Congratulations again to all the exhibitors. Tremendous group from top to bottom.
Great job. Great job. Thank you, everybody, for attending the 2025 Dodge County Holstein Futurity. Stay dry out there.